Yo guys, what's up? What's good? Hope you guys are doing fine. Today's Thursday, throwback Thursday for some persons. It just means that you could just have fun with your old pictures. I'm going to quote a word from the president. He said, "Let the poor breathe." Like the emphasis on the. I don't know who taught him that stuff. Yeah, the emphasis was so much. Like let the poor breathe. Do not suffocate there. So don't suffocate the poor around you. You have to oppress them. If you have any stuff that's good for you, just thank God about it and move on. Don't suffocate the poor. Anyways, guys, it's your boy Daki. He spells Darki, and the rest of you know it's double E. Quick one. Trust me, we have amazing content for you guys. Our reactions have been amazing. We like so many hilarious moments. You guys don't know Mr. One came out speaking about like a lot of stuff. Davido, Whiskey, like just name your favorite celebrities. We've spoken about them on our reaction. If you've missed them, please go back and watch our reaction. It's an amazing one, trust me. And it's we have this page that keeps you glued on your screen, on your phone, your laptop. It keeps you glued there because we have amazing content. Some persons, a Google actually will come out to call names and say this person is this, is that. Just go and watch it. I don't give you full updates. Anyways, back to news. We begin our news today with OBO. Welcome to Gospel Life News, where I bring you updates concerning music, and that is across the country. We begin with Davido. We saw Davido surpassing 130 million streams on Spotify at the time, and then we saw where he spoke to AB Talks for an interview where he said a whole lot. Like I said, if you missed this interview, do not worry, we have you covered. On our reactions, we spoke about the interview content. Go sit down and see what we spoke about concerning this particular interview. Moving on, we saw Davido saying, "Why say now all this interview they drop? My mouth they pain me." I saw Rolling Stone coming out to confirm that one of the best song or the best album for the year 2023 so far is Timeless album. They are saying that album is one of the best albums that have dropped all through the year. Amazing one for Davido on that. According to them, they said last summer, Afrobeat star Davido told Rolling Stone he had nearly finished his forthcoming album, and his new era had ushered in so much stirring gospel thing single on overcoming hardship. Then, after a lifetime loss, he faced an unthinkable one: the death of his 3-year-old son. Persevering through the grief and lifted by supporters, Davido readied the album entirely. The outcome is timeless, miraculously and unshrouded in despair. It pulses, swoons, and shakes an emotive mix of defiance and piano, confident club anthem, jazzy Afrobeat, and sensual love song. It is a party and it feels purposeful. So they are saying in all of this, that Project Time is one of the best albums that have dropped in the year 2023. Moving on, we saw Davido unavailable with Musaki surpassing 700,000 Shazam so far. An amazing one for Davido on that one. On Spotify, Davido has crossed the mark 7 million monthly listeners every month. Davido has crossed that mark and it's about 7 million monthly listeners every month. Davido is rapidly growing, trust me, rapidly growing. And that's a very massive one for Davido on that one. We saw where he came out and said, TG, they ginger me. Yeah, he had the like arg so long, and then he's saying TG is giving him the ginger he needs. But then he said, we are sure of our second single, and that's Feel. But then for the third one, he had a poll saying which one does the fan want between Away and Kante. A lot of fans came out to say want Away, but trust me, Kante at the day. I think the poll is still on, but then Kante is leading with about 55.6%, while Away is leading with 44.4%. As you can see, I voted for Away, so you guys should go do a voting of that particular song you want to be in the category. I want Away. What do you want the video to push for the third song? Moving on, we have Burna Boy as the next guy on the news. We saw where he came out on his live session to say, if you not make am, yeah, if you not make am, he said there is no evidence that you tried your best. There's no evidence. You will keep explaining, and Burna Boy is saying you just have to make it basically because you don't have an evidence to show that you tried your best. Coming from Burna Boy in the year 2023. And moving on, we saw the timetable for Burna Boy Love Dominic concert in Gelro Dome in Arnhem in Netherlands is actually rolled out. We'll say it's gonna begin from 6:30, and then we're gonna have Spaceship Billy 6:30 to 7:30, DJ Lambo 7:30 to 9:10, Nisi, that's Burna Boy's sister, from DJ Lambo 7:30 to 8:10, Nisi from 8:10 to 8:30. That's about 20 minutes for Nisi. And then the Spaceship Billy will take it from 8:30 to 8:45. Burna Boy is going to take on the show from 8:45 to 11 o'clock. Burna Boy is saying all of this one is going to be doing in Netherlands for the forthcoming Love That Minute tour. Recall that he's doing one in the US because of the month. So June 12th is going to be at the City Arena, and also on the 17th day of June is also going to be at the Netherlands. June is going to be a very, very busy month for Burna Boy. Just so you know, the Gero Dome is already a sold out show, and that's for Burna Boy team is a sold out already, so you can no longer get tickets for that particular show. A 34,000 capacity already sold out by Odogu himself. But you're expecting less in the first place. Moving on, we saw this is what the venue looked like. A very massive venue that will contain 34,000 people seated with capacity. Massive one for Burna Boy on that one. Burna Boy UCL final kickoff show performance is now trending at number two on the YouTube Music Nigeria. Funny how that was just a show, and then people really seem to love that performance, and it's trending now at number two at for the YouTube Music Nigeria. More money for Burna Boy also means that his fans love that one for Burna Boy. Number one is New Religion, that's Olamide with Ashake. Number two is Burna Boy with the Chevrolet performance, and number three is Amapiano with Olamide and Ashake. These guys are just amazing guys. Moving on, we saw the UK Apple Music Top Song sitting on top of the world. New Peak at number 21. That song is gradually becoming something big. A lot of persons said they didn't like the song, but day by day, the song is growing in on people. We saw the project or the song sitting on top of the world, surpassing 5 million streams on Spotify, and for Burna Boy is showing his strength and muscle when it comes to Spotify. We saw the song with Jojo Smith, Be Honest, surpassing 270 million streams on Spotify, and why on the low, surpassing 220 million streams on Spotify, and the biggest of all, Love Damini, surpassing 750 million streams on Spotify. Massive one. Burna Boy 2013 hit song Yawa Day came back and repeat that Israel iTunes top song as number 12. Massive one to Burna Boy on that one. It just shows the fact that music never dies. 2013 to now is about 10 years plus thereabout. And it just shows that just keep doing that stuff. One of these days it will get to prominence. We saw funny how Vivid Imagination was a song like sung by one of these Fuji guys for like years ago. And today, a lot of persons, content creators, artists, skit makers make use of vivid imagination. In case you're thinking it's Fifi, it's not Fifi, actually vivid imagination. So song is timeless. Just keep doing that project. One day, your song will get that light it deserves. Moving on, we have Tems as the next guy on the news. We saw where over her birthday where she and her manager came out, and the manager came out with the love thingy, and Thames quenched that conversation saying, for her, it is a friend zone level. So you're not my lover, you're not my this, you're not my that. Thames said, Muyiwa, you're my brother and you are my friend, and it ends there. And then she said that is for life. So in case you are thinking of love, please get that feeling, because in my head, you're my brother and then you are my friend. There is nothing more painful to a guy than this. Trust me when I say it. Moving on, we saw where and she and Wizkid came through when they got the award for reaching 1 billion total audience spins across the iHeart radio stations. Massive one for them. And they became the first African song or artist to win that award. Moving on, we saw DJ Tunes coming out to farm stems. This time, farms it now very differently. We posted where he said, I'll wait for you, and then he wore a jacket that had a Thames picture in front and had a massive Thames picture behind his shirt. What is Tune's agenda with Thames? I think we need to ask Tune this one. What is your plan with Thames? Moving on for Made in America, that's a concert, the festival actually was sure that we can confirm to you now that Thames is set to perform on the Made in America concert happening on the second day to third day of September. We're going to be seeing likes of SZA and Lizzo headlining, but then Miguel, Metro Boomin, Coilire, and Yachi, Broke, Texas, Triplin, Tinarel, Thames, Ice Pass, Lato, Doechi, Coco Jones, Johnson, and Western Estate are going to be performing, especially Thames. That's a big one for Afrobeat. That is what concerns us. The fact that we have Thames there just shows the fact that Afrobeat is winning. For Thames, yeah, she has been a bit quiet for the year. No performances, no shows, no new song, just being quiet. But this one is one that actually make our fans so happy because we know that around September we're going to have Tems back in the business in America doing good for ourselves. So massive one to Tems and the team on that one. Moving on, we saw for CK, he has announced that's going to be dropping the Sad Romance Deluxe and it's going to be out on Friday. And the project look like this. Four new songs actually. We have You Mando Capture My Soul with Joe Boy, One Ye, that's a new one. Leave Me Alone. You Cheated, I Cheated. Two Come Close with Arasta. What Are We with Focalistic and Davido. Nneka with Techno, new one. Hallelujah with Black Bones, new one. Then Soldier, Samson and Delilah, By Now, Emiliana, and Lose You. He is saying he's going to be dropping it on Friday. Tomorrow is Friday. Just to remind you that over the midnight or over midnight, Ashake will be dropping Work of Art. So what are you going to be doing? Please get your phone and keep streaming from now, from midnight to morning. Trust us for reactions. We'll give you updates on what to think or what the sincere truth is about Ashake project called Work of Art. So what reaction you don't want to miss it, trust me. I love you guys so much. I'll catch you guys in the very next one.